So guys, what we have here is our GBPPS. We will take a look at our GBPPS for this week, and to actually get this analysis properly, you would have to stick to the end. Make sure you watch it through. So if you skip, you might actually miss some key important points that I want to establish. So by the way, we will take a look at our Euro GBP, GBPAUD, GBP New Zealand dollar, GBP CAD, and GBP Swiss franc. Just 5 of our GBP pairs. So now we are starting with our Euro GBP. Okay, so this Euro GBP, let's start it from the monthly time frame to better understand this price movements. So to better understand this movement is that on this monthly time frame, we all can see once our Euro to GBP actually dropped, right? So Euro GBP actually dropped. I think that was during the time of this Brexit referendum and all that. Since when kind of it was during that period. Let's back away from that. So as of now, this is the price we want to move. We can see on this our monthly time frame. Let's analyze some key level we will be analyzing. So this is a key level we'll analyze. This is a 1. You can see. We saw that this Euro GBP actually came to this level. Reason why we added this huge week drop. The price came to this level again, right? We saw it drop again. Now this Euro GBP has actually risen up to this level again. Drop, it rose up to this level again. So why we are going to highlight it as a key level where we are very much likely to see this Euro GBP rise again to this level. So this level, we will take it as our resistance level. Now let's take this down level, the next level we can see downward. What we all can see, right, is support as you want to see it, right? So this down, we will take it as our support level. So once price comes to this support level, we tend to see it bounces up. It comes to our support level again, bounce up. Come to this our support level again, right? It has reacted at this our support level. If you were watching the analysis, you will see that where we predicted, I think I did the analysis on this last week, where we predicted that this Euro GBP will actually push up to our next level, which is our resistance level. Guess what? Now we are having this bullish move, and I can assure you that we will continue to have that bullish move till it hits our resistance level. So if you want to take this trade on the monthly time frame aspect of this, then go long. So it's just go long, but maybe till then a pullback might occur, but I don't think it will be occurring anytime soon. So we can take this as an impulse move upward. If you want to see it, we can take this as a correction, another impulse move. Maybe once the correction occurs, then we should see that impulse move. I believe once the correction occurs, I personally believe once the correction occurs, it will be a little bit of a correction, bearish move, a bearish little bit of a drop. That's what I think, I believe, because what I know is that GBP is actually dropping massively. So once GBP is dropping, we can see a bullish huge impulse move on our euro. So Euro GBP monthly time frame, we are bullish, right? Now what we can see here again is now this price is now above 10 period moving average. Now let's take a look at it. There was one time the price was below 10 period moving average, so it was actually dropping till it came to this support level, right? Now we are having this huge movement upward, which has broken above the 10 period moving average. So it is still a confirmation that we are to go long. We all know the rules of trading with 10 period moving average. Once price is above the 10 period moving average, we are to go long. But if it is below, we are to short it. So it is above, we are to go long. That is all the monthly time frame aspects. Now let's see what the weekly time frame aspects made. So I actually did this analysis where we predicted we will move up. Now let's take a look at it. For some time the price was actually dropping, right? It now dropped to this our support level once we predicted. So if we were following this channel consistently, you will see where we actually predicted we will be making a move upward. So since then we've actually been making that move upward. Now take a look at this. Bullish move was made, right? We had a correction here. Another higher highs was made, which broke this previous higher highs. See an indication we are uptrend. So for some time price just drop due to one reason or the other. Now we have actually had this huge impulse move. Higher highs. We can see this higher highs broke above this previous higher highs. So what do we think we'll be expecting again? A pullback, right? So once the pullback occurs, which I think will be little, like we just talked about on our monthly time frame, at least a little pullback should occur. After the little pullback that has occurred, then we should see a rally movement on this Euro GBP. So Euro GBP, we are going bullish, but I want you guys to know that a pullback will occur. Will it occur this week? Well, I don't think so. It will occur this week. Maybe possibly next week, because I personally believe we would close bullish this week. So we should have a green candlestick this week. Maybe next week we might have a pullback. Maybe next week if it will give us, and if not, if we don't have that pullback, then we might see this price continue to roll up till it take this resistance level. So above all, Euro GBP, we are expecting to go bullish. Secondly, is that this 10-period moving average price is above the 10-period moving average, so we are to go long on it. What we have here is a daily time frame. I mean, take a look at this daily time frame, right? This is a bullish move, right? We all see this daily time frame, we are bullish. Secondly, is that price is above 10-period moving average. We all know the rules. Once price is above 10-period moving average, we are to go long. So price is above 10-period moving average, so we should go long. Now this is an impulse move that was made here. We had a correction, another impulse move which broke above this previous high. So this was the previous high, price broke above it, then there was a correction, and here we had an impulse move. Guess what? Again, correction, another impulse move here, a correction again. Now guys, see this impulse move, right? Now a correction. So what we've seen here again is another impulse move. So guys, what are we going to be expecting next is a correction again. So possibly Monday or Tuesday this week we are predicting for, we should be getting a correction which we show red. So reason why I said we're very much likely to have a correction on our weekly time frame, but I don't think it will really reflect properly. We should close bullish on our weekly time frame, what I'm talking about. But on this daily time frame, we should be expecting a pullback. So once the pullback occurs, happens, then another impulse move that will break above the previous high. So expect a pullback rise. Once the pullback is over, then you can actually now go bullish. Or if you want to trade the pullback, then fine. So it's up to you how you want to trade it. That is up to you. Now let's roll down to the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame is the time frame I usually place my trade. So I place trade on 4-hour time frame, which is very, very good. Now let's take a look at it. Impulse move. This was the pullback here we had, right? So another impulse move was made. So from here we had the pullback at this level. So we saw it. Now take a look at this. So we saw this price roll up to this level. We saw it, came down, right? Once it broke above it, it came again to test the level which was price actually reacted to. Now take a look at it. Price has now broken above this level area. What do we see here again? Price has come to test this level. Now what we are seeing here is another impulse move that has broken above here. So guys, this pullback we will be expecting to actually drop to this level. So guys, watch out for a pullback. Pullback will be expecting happening anytime. So once that pullback is happening, I believe the pullback to test this level, and again another bullish move should be made to break this previous highs. So above all, this week we are expected to close bullish. We are going bullish, by the way. So monthly time frame says we are bullish. Daily time frames, weekly time frame says we are bullish. Daily time frame says we are bullish. Even 4-hour time frame says we are bullish. But the 4-hour time frame, we will be having a pullback anytime. So watch out for it. Even the 1-hour time frame, we should be expecting a pullback anytime. So I mean, this was a pullback, right? Let's just assume this was a pullback. We saw it rejected here, so we saw this price. And me on this 1-hour time frame, of course, the pullback should occur at least to take out this low. So I believe if the pullback will not drop to take out this lows we just talked about, this level we talked about on our 4-hour time frame, if the pullback will not drop to test this lows, then definitely this pullback to come and test this level on our 1-hour time frame, which is a level of 0.88430. So expect a pullback before we go long. Next one I have is our GBPAUD. So better analysis on this GBPAUD. I should have said we look at the monthly time frame, but let's see what the monthly time frame says. Can't really get it. It's not loading. Wow. So now take a look at it. It has loaded, finished. So GBPAUD, we all can see one movement, right? We are bearish. So I mean GBPAUD is on a bearish move. So I think let's start off this recent move. So for better understanding, we would want to sit off this recent this is the recent move. We analyze it from seats. We are on a bearish move, right? We are dropping. That is one. Secondly, is that this price is below 10 period moving average. We all know that once price is below 10 period moving average, we have to short this, right? So we have to short go down on GBP also, which means we should go down. Now let's see if we can alight a key level again. So this is a level we want to alight. The reason I'm going to alight it is that price actually reacted to this level here. We saw price kind of tap there multiple times before dropping, tap multiple times dropping, sometimes it failed to break above it. Then once the price broke above it, then we saw this price actually came back down to test that same level again, right, before it bounced up, right? So just assume the price has actually reacted at that level while we highlighted this level. Now we're seeing this drop again on GBP odd. So we see this drop on our monthly time frame. We would want to see it drop to this level again. So basically, monthly time frame, we are still on a bearish move until this price actually comes to take this lows. One thing is that our GBP is actually on a bearish move. GBP is actually dropping rapidly, it's dropping in very well. So once GBP is dropping, then any place we are trading to should actually go odd. Since this is our GBP to our odd, then we all should be expecting a drop. So GBP on GBP odd monthly time frame bearish. So let's see it on the weekly time frame. Let's start from here, the analysis better. So what we all can see here, right, on the weekly time frame, we are bearish. So there's a time that price actually came to this level, right? It actually gave us kind of like double top, price came to this level, dropped. It's supposed to break above, as was one. Sometimes it was actually going up, it was going bullish on this weekly time frame. So price was actually rising up. So it came to this level, it dropped, it actually pushes up, but failed to break the level, and again we had another drop. So that is an indication we are bearish. To the extent that it even broke below this, that is to tell that we are bearish, right? And once price even broke below it, we saw it a little bit, came back to test it. It will be very much visible on the daily time frame. So it tested the level and broke below. So that is to tell you we are bearish. So we have been dropping ever since then. That is one. Secondly, is that this price is below 10 period moving average. You can see below our 10 period moving average, price is below it. So take a look at this. Let's see it from here. Drop, right? So price came as a pullback level. Another drop occurred, then a pullback level, you see. So we are on a drop. So I still believe we will have some drop this week. So after the drop, then a pullback should occur. Like I said, under our monthly time frame, we would want to see the GBP odd actually come to take this level with highlighted. This level we can see it is more visible on the monthly time frame, but this weekly time frame you can see this level if you to zoom it out. So we would want to see this GBP odd drop to that level. So that is what we are aiming for. But on the weekly aspect, on the weekly movement of it, we would be expecting a bearish move, then a pullback, which means this week we are expected to close bearish. So we'll be going bearish this week. Daily time frame, we all can see the movements, right? It is dropping. That is one. Secondly, the price is below 10 period moving average. So we all know the rules. Once price is below 10 period moving average, we are to short it. So basically, we are going to short this. So this is one. We will start this analysis, right? Impulse move downward. Another correction was made here. We had a impulse move that broke this previous lows. Then we add this correction. Then another impulse move was made. So on this daily time frame, guys, before you actually enter this trade to short this trade, I will advise you wait for a pullback. So once we have that pullback and the pullback is over, then actually enter to short it. Because once we short it and we start having this pullback, like I said again, once we short this price and we start having that pullback, man, guys, I tell you, you will be taken out of the trade. You will actually lose a lot, especially if your stop loss is tight. You will be taken out because when that pullback occurs, it will actually take you out. Or if you want to widen your stop loss, well, that is up to you. So wait for a pullback which is more reasonable. Once pullback is occurred, then you trade. Now let's see it. To place this trade, we would roll down to the 4-hour time frame. So let's take a light some key level on 4-hour time frame. So this is actually a level here. So price has actually been reacting multiple times. It's kind of range. Let us just sit like that. price kind of serve as a support and resistance area, right? So price can, when it comes to the support level, it will push up to the resistance, go to the support and go to the resistance. So as of as due to the movements, price broke below this previous support level. So this is now our recent previous support level, right? Now, what is the rules of trading? We all know the rules of trading. Once price break below support level, we tend to see it come back to test that support level. So once price break resistance level, we tend to see it come back to test that resistance level. We all see it here. Price has broken below the support level. So we should be expecting a pullback to test the support level. Then a bearish move again will happen. So guys, reason why I said before you actually take this trade, wait for a pullback. Once the pullback occur, it tests the support level, then you can actually short this trade. Same thing with our 1 hour time frame. So we are still on a bearish move, right? So this 1 hour time frame, once we have this pullback, then you can actually now enter to short this position. Next one we have is our GBP New Zealand dollar. Let's zoom it out on the monthly time frame, I think. So monthly time frame, what we have on our GBP New Zealand dollar, which is on a great Britain pound versus the New Zealand dollar. Take a look at it. Let's highlight some key level on this monthly time frame. So we will take here as a key level here. I will take it here. You see, price came to this level, reacted, came to this level, reacted. And so we can see now on this our GBP or New Zealand dollar, we all know our GBP pairs itself is dropping. So GBP pairs has actually been dropping massively. So definitely, if you have to sit on this GBP New Zealand dollar, we should be expecting a drop. So this drop, there are two ways this price can actually react to. It can probably react to this level and push up. It can also drop again to this level and push up again. So we are expecting two level for this price to actually react to. Two level to react at this level. First level, if the price breaks below it, it does not react at this level by giving us that bullish move upward, then we should see it actually come down to react at this level and give us that bullish move. So guys, watch out for it. There can't be any reversal movement upward anytime soon. But above all, we are still on a bearish move. If you have to see this movement, right? Well, that is one. GBPPS, we also our GBPPS as a correlation. If you look at it, we are bearish. That is true. Secondly, and third is that this price is below 10 period moving average. So once price is below 10 period moving average, we have to short it. So above all, this analysis we just looked at are all bearish. Now downward to the weekly time frame. Guys, see what we just talked about. Why I highlighted this level, right? I said that this price can actually react at this level. Once it comes to this level, then we're very much likely to see a bullish move. So on our GBP New Zealand dollar, so we should be seeing a drop on this our GBP to our New Zealand dollar. So once this price actually drops to this level, we should actually see it react and go bullish. But if not, we might very much see it drop to this level down here. Then after it drops to this level, then a bullish move should occur. So GBP New Zealand dollar, we are expecting a drop. After a drop again, then a bullish move will occur. That is one. Secondly, is that we are still on a below 10 period moving average. So we are still bearish. But one thing is that I personally, to take this trade, I'll stay away from this GBP New Zealand dollar, because I'd rather trade Euro GBP or GBPAUD than to trade this GBP New Zealand, because the price is just giving us what kind of a movement that it can just react and go bullish from this level. It can also drop again and go. We can't really predict this move. So guys, watch out for it. Be careful if you want to take a trade on this. On this our daily time frame, so definitely we are still on a bearish move. So guys, before we actually see this price react to this level we highlighted, we would want to see it drop down to that level. So we still have about 150 pips to be made on our GBP New Zealand dollar. So GBP New Zealand dollar, we still have about daily 150 pips to be made, and 4 hours time frame to place this trade. We are still bearish. So guys, go bearish on this.